Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like I all scream. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it with the blood dinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we had for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want to go, we don't need to see. Gotta be number one. Number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, still got some to prove. I spent the check on the dollar cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
21. I won't tell you being. Oh.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a ring. Can I kick it?
Tak znajdę, że się po prostu nie wiem, co to jedno.
Had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it?
Ja sobie nie grać z
They
Dave'em,
love
ale
their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the inner harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. That's out to the left and complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Now Jackson on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
On the carry.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 25-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
The 7-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Byl červený. Jako rudo. Jo, masličko. Čo? Drsný.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Eason gonna throw it out of the shotgun. Looking for Campbell downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Single receiver, hell yeah. Single receiver.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, Colts 0. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Maso.
1st and 10, Eason. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Aldrich Rosas set to
so all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ale tam někoho zajebal. Gram na debilní.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Pickup brings up second and
These two teams all tied after one.
After Bali. After two. Powinna jako nic hrozného se nestalo.
Second and two now from the 33.
Ježiš, ale to nesmíca hlavně.
Jackson from the shotgun pushes over.
Now that's just not right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
makes the score Ravens 14, Colts 7. Justin Tucker to kick
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second down, here's Eason, escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
No, to na druhou stranu se
From the gun is Eason.
No,
and that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Now it's fourth down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Saunders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. They'll run the screen with Mack. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Proč tam je zase tenhle demon?
Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Debilní vole, demon, debil.
Eason on 2nd down.
Chyto!
And this one
Ježiš, to je
taken in on
piča.
the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Piču skurvenej, vole, do hajzlu.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Eason.
Chyto!
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Indianapolis.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Maso. Čo, dali to debile.
From the gun,
Maso.
Eason.
Ježiš, čo to za
He
zbior.
couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit. Just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Maso. Matto. Matto. Matto.
Back to the air on second down. Eason, catch made here by Campbell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Rosas to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Jo, jako 2-3 minuty
The
mám.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Before he came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense. We got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, Jacob Eason. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Nevím, není tak spíš. Je to tráva se nemyslím. Jo, je to bubáčí.
Operating from the gun, Eason got a man and he hits him in stride. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
To je jako úplně dál. Myslíš, jo? No to tam běží. Paráda. Výborně. To jsem teda asi nechtěl takhle. Ježišmarja, deben.
Quick here, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's come up the line so fast. I think he's intimidated.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Colts 21, Ravens 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Now
following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson flush to his right.
Ty piče, on před ním spadne, vole, to si nějak spadne, vole. Co to je za piče, vole. Tam mimo ta piče 3 hráči, vole, kurva. Strašně mám necit.
Brings up third down and 17.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Ježiš, kurva, co jsem tam udělal.
Final play of the half here, it's Jackson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
No už on ještě jede právě, ty číky. 3x čtverec, 6x páčkou, kolem to já tam nevím, druhou stranu.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Throwing after the interception. Eason. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Over the middle here to Brown. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. There's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3, this is where the ball goes anymore.
Field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, we go.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Colts 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
First down, Colts.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Eason off the play fake. Rolling to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
No, jsem tam slyšel, ty dávo.
Marquise Brown, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Ravens 35. Colts 21.
No, tam
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On the run, he'll let it go deep. Rice got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun. Eason to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
McCaffrey on the carry.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They're going option play on 3rd down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the run. Right and now here is another interception. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And oh, look at that.
Tak to je stračka, to mě nebaví zvěra.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming up. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold.
Into the
end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Lining up for the
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Eason. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw on second down. Eason looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Saunders. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Colts.
Now Eason. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Eason sets to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17.
Their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Určitě, to dělá, kurva, ale zase píčo,
to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Pojď, hrej go, kurva. To.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Patrick Queen. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in
it.
That's being tested right here.
Tak to sorry, já jsem zvolil, jak jsem mrdl na postoj.
And they take a knee.
No, nechci si vůbec zahrát, ale dej čuplok nebo to vypnu zase.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, they're now a win away.